We're trying to keep you as weather aware as we can, which is why we have several meteorologists working for you this morning. Let's check in with both of them right now. Good morning.
That's right. Yeah. So good morning. So Allison Gargaro joining us now in the Weather Center. We also, of course, we have meteorologist John Dawson coming in just a few hours, and we have Ramisha. Let me tell you something. It's a mess out there when all of us are here.
That's when you know. But I mean, the roadways, even just driving in this morning, there is a lot of water, and you know, the sun's slowly starting to come up, but it's difficult to see, especially when there's a big truck in front of you.
Right.
A lot of rain on your windshield.
Yeah, so, you know, please slow it down. We have school buses, we have big rigs, we got all kind of stuff. And so I want to share with you, we have so many warnings. It's unbelievable. So I want to show you what's happening right now. Allison's going to be up in just a quick moment to give us a roundup of where the heavy rain is now and what to expect for the rest of the day. So let me show you the latest of what's happening at this moment. The latest is that we have impassable roads that are being reported all across the Brenham area, Navasota, and Huntsville. That's from rainfall accumulations that are getting close to a foot in spots. We have street flooding that's taking place right now around Pasadena, Pearland, and the Clear Lake area, among others. And we're having just sort of off and on downpours around Houston. So many warnings and advisories to let you know of. We have a flash flood warning, including West Columbia, Sweeney, and all the way down to around Bay City. This is in effect till 8:15. That means potentially life-threatening flash flooding is taking place. So stay off the roadways there out in Brazoria County if you can. Around the Pearland area and heading up to Baytown, Deer Park, LaPorte, and all of these spots, you're under a flood advisory till 8:45. That means street flooding. And it doesn't mean every street is going to be flooded, but any low-lying area of the street, you know, where it sort of slopes down on the side, that's going to be the place to look for flooding. A flood advisory also in effect here for Bay Cliff, for San Leon, Texas City, anywhere there along 146 and anywhere on the Gulf Freeway from Dickinson all the way down to the island. On the other side, we have the locations I just mentioned where we have the standing water and blocked roads and so forth. That includes Brenham and Navasota, where we currently have a flash flood warning in effect until 8:15 this morning, and we'll likely have more advisories to follow. So for the latest on what's happening on Fox Red radar and who's going to be affected, let's check in with Allison.
Thank you so much, Mike. But I just want to take everybody out to a wide overview of exactly what we are seeing. Now, some spots to the north and east of Houston, just looking at light showers, but it's anything but that the further south and west you go. But let's take you out to Cypress right now. Rose Hill making its way up toward the Woodlands. You can see some moderate to heavy rain across Tomball and 290. As we head a little bit to the east that I mentioned, it's a bit lighter through Channelview right now, right along the I-10 corridor. But everything that is west eventually is going to be pushing off to the east. Let's take you south toward Danbury. We have Richwood as well as Oyster Creek and Bay Harbor here. And you can see some of that heavy rain is starting to make its way up to the north. And like we've been talking about all day, that heavy rain continues. In spots that we saw, well, a lot of rain, just like Mike was mentioning, more than a foot in some spots near Brenham over the last several days. We want to let you know that you're not out of the clear yet. Our forecast modeling is doing a good job at showing the rain continuing until 9:45, 10 o'clock this morning. So if you were waiting to maybe take the kids out to school, you need to make sure that you're staying aware that that rain will continue. They're going to need that umbrella as well as the rain jacket. Now, by just after lunchtime, you can see some of the drying weather out toward League City and heading out toward Beaumont, but that's not going to last as heavy pockets of rain making its way toward Rosenberg, through the Houston Metro, even into Woodlands and Huntsville. O'clock this afternoon, and then we are going to be seeing a bit of a lull in the precipitation maybe by dinner time. So if you need to take the dog out on a walk, I would say that's going to be your best bet. But looking ahead into late this evening, you can see even more bands of that heavy rain overnight tonight. Now you're probably wondering, well, how much more rain can I expect? We've already seen so much. We're talking about the saturated roadways. Well, we could be looking at an additional 2 to 4 inches of rain. And you can see but surely that's going to be creeping in until late this evening, and it's pretty much going to be widespread. So we talk about those flooded roadways, and it's important to remember, turn around, don't drown. And just giving you an overview of really what we're seeing across the entire region, from San Antonio all the way up to Tyler, toward us here in Houston, and then making its way toward Louisiana. That heavy rain is continuing this morning. But further out to our east, portions of Louisiana from Lake Charles and beyond, they are under a moderate flash flood risk. For us here in Houston, most of the viewing area under that slight. So again, 100% chance for rain today. We eventually are going to be seeing some drying skies. Rain chances early for your Thursday, but take a look at this. For your Saturday and Sunday, yes, dry air is on the horizon with afternoon highs in the 60s.